What's not often considered when it comes to your total testosterone and your free testosterone levels is you don't have a specific number that's cast in stone. And the reality is that we have testosterone ranges. Now, in reality, our testosterone levels never stay the same. You might get tested one day and get a total T level of, say, 900, and then many guys tend to then consider themselves to have a total T of 900. But this is not entirely true because our testosterone levels are continually fluctuating. If you took a test at the same time the following day, you would probably record a different number, high probability in fact, and which could be either higher or lower than the previous day. Now, I've been taking a blood test once a month for the last 6 months, and I never recorded the same testosterone levels, free or total, twice. They were on all 6 occasions. I got different results. Your T levels are highest early in the morning. Like your energy levels, your testosterone will be steadily depleted throughout the day and can be as much as 30% lower by mid to late afternoon. By evening, that can be up to 40% lower, and this of course is perfectly natural. Your testosterone production is the restoration of your testosterone levels on a daily basis. A man's hormonal cycle is daily, and we secrete our testosterone. We actually restore or top up our testosterone every night. There can be many things that affect your testosterone levels on any given day. This is why we must be doing as many things as we can to be optimizing our testosterone levels. What we do today has an influence of how efficiently we will secrete testosterone tonight and how much testosterone we will have when we wake up tomorrow morning. Now, my first ever testosterone level result was not a dedicated testosterone test. It was from a blood exam and the sample was taken at 3 o'clock in the afternoon as part of a half-century health check. And that recorded 771 total testosterone. Now, I was told that my testosterone levels are pretty good for my age, and also my cholesterol, my blood sugar and everything else were within normal ranges. So I got a green light in effect from my half-century health check. But I was also told that if my blood sample had been taken early in the morning instead, then I probably would have recorded a higher testosterone level. Now, that got me interested, so I ran this experiment on myself where I would get my T levels checked once a month for 6 months, just out of curiosity and to give myself an idea of what my testosterone range is. Now, my monthly results have revealed a surprising pattern. Now, firstly, my T level range is pretty consistent. The fluctuations in my total T are just over 200 nanograms per deciliter, and my free testosterone just over 3 nanograms per deciliter. Now, the lowest result that I recorded during these 6 months was total testosterone of 792, free testosterone of 16.9. The highest result that I recorded during this 6-month period was total testosterone of 1004 and free testosterone of 19.4. So, that's my testosterone range over a period of 6 months. Now, here's where the surprise came in for me. Training and rest seems to have an influence over the results. Now, this is where I was surprised because we all know it's a generic piece of information that training boosts testosterone levels, and guys who engage in regular training tend to have higher testosterone levels than guys that don't. Now, this is where I got the surprise. I typically perform resistance training on a Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday is a rest day. I then train Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are rest days. On rest days, as part of my rest and recovery, I consume more carbs to recover my energy stores, my glycogen levels and everything. Now, nutrition is just as important to recovery as abstinence from training is. This is an important thing to consider when you're on rest and recovery, is to make sure that you're consuming enough nutrients to make that rest and recovery as efficient as you possibly can. Now, to the results. On Saturday, December the 16th, I recorded total T of 821 and free testosterone of 17.4. Now, this result came after 2 days of intense physical exercise, 2 consecutive days. Now, interestingly enough, on Monday the 8th of January, after 2 rest days and 2 days of increased carb intake, I recorded total testosterone of 901 and free testosterone of 18.6. Now, on Wednesday, February the 14th, I recorded total testosterone. By the way, on Wednesday, February the 14th, I got my balls broken because I was had to go out really early and it was Valentine's Day and everything, but needs must. Now, I recorded a total testosterone level of 806 and free testosterone level of 17.1. And again, this was after 2 consecutive training days. I got a lower result. Now, on Monday, March the 4th, again after 2 rest days and increased carb intake, I recorded total testosterone of 935 and free testosterone of 18.9, which is kind of interesting because this is what surprised me. Now, here is where the real surprise comes in. Now, on Monday, April the 15th, I recorded total testosterone of 1,004 and free testosterone of 19.4. Now, this was after 7 consecutive days of not training and 7 consecutive days of consuming more carbs. Once every 3 months, I take a complete week off from training and do no training at all. And I got the highest result during this 6-month period after observing a week off of training. Friday, May the 10th, here's a surprise as well. I recorded total testosterone of just 792. Many guys would be devastated to take that much of a blow to their testosterone levels, and free T dropped to 16.9. Now, due to my circumstances and my schedule that week, I had to train 4 days in a row because of other commitments, and I, coincidentally enough, got the lowest results during this experiment. So it seems that training too long and rest days have a significant influence over testosterone levels. Now, I would have liked to continue this experiment for the rest of the year, but I'm not rich. It's cost me quite a lot of money to do this. I'm just a regular guy like you, and I've got a regular job just like you. But if you can spare the funds, then it can be very useful to discover your T level range. You don't have to do 6 months, probably 3 months will give you a base idea of where you're at, kind of thing. But bearing in mind with the results that I've discovered, a fluctuation of more than 200 nanograms per deciliter, if you are a guy with total T of around 500, which is well within normal ranges and it's fine, you can overtrain, and this could possibly then put you into the category of having low testosterone. If you've got total T of 500, a drop in T levels of 200 or more nanograms per deciliter is going to put you into that sub 300 category. Now, training is highly beneficial to testosterone production, but people have this tendency to think, training's excellent for T levels. I'm going to train every day. I'm going to go to the gym twice a day. But training more will not give you more benefits as many seem to believe. Now, taking anything to excess can often have the opposite effect. Rest and recovery is important for the maintenance of healthy testosterone levels. Overtraining can affect testosterone levels, and doing this long term can even result in having low testosterone. Now, not only regular rest days each week, but also a week off every 2 to 3 months. With so many guys obsessed over gains, taking a week off may not seem ideal, but in the long term will make all the difference. This could be why many natural guys who have trained over many years find their T levels declining after 40. It could be a neglect of rest days and taking regular rest and recovery. Now, of course, training requires testosterone. Regular training promotes testosterone production, but taken to an excess, it can have the opposite effect. And there is something, not all these guys who are training in the gym, they seem to be following a healthy lifestyle, yet are still suffering with low testosterone. It's not, many of these guys are not using steroids. They are completely natural, and it seems to be, at the moment, a mystery as to why this is happening to them. Rest and recovery could be a factor in this. Now, rest and recovery is important for energy levels and to prevent physical burnout. Rest and recovery is vital for the long-term maintenance of healthy testosterone levels. It's extremely important to treat your body as an entire organism. And a healthy, balanced body results in healthy, consistent, and balanced hormone levels. Now, if you want to optimize your testosterone levels, then make sure you are taking enough rest days. Avoid overtraining. Subscribe and follow for more.